Now, let's go. Actually, we have video that Dan Bidadi shot from those press conferences. You can hear the audio great. You can hear him kind of arguing with reporters. You know, the reporter's saying something, and Bidadi says, "You mean false flag?" You know, trying to say, like, this is what the issue should be. Is this a false flag? And, you know, why were loudspeakers out there telling people to be calm?
Yeah, just stand right there, and the bomb's going to blow up in 10 seconds.
Exactly.
So this is a premiere of this footage, right?
Yeah, well, I don't think anybody's seen this footage. Yeah. He put it on his YouTube channel on private this morning. I pulled it off, cut up a little bit. It's not the full press conference, but here it is.
Right.
Is there any security footage of any of these explosions?
We are looking at all of that right now. That's one of the investigative steps that we're taking.
Was there any prior knowledge, Joe? Because according to BostonGlobe.com, they said they were doing drills this morning for the same exact thing that happened, according to BostonGlobe.com. Now, was you guys given any warning ahead of time of this taking place?
As I said earlier, there was no specific intelligence. We certainly increase our posture around a big event like this. All of those things happened in preparation for this event, but there was no specific intelligence that anything was going to happen.
Ed, can you talk a little bit about what type of device do you have?
The City of Boston is open and will be open tomorrow, but it will not be business as usual. There will be a heightened law enforcement presence consistent with the severity and seriousness of the ongoing investigation. People should expect those who are riding the T, that there will be random checks of backpacks and other parcels. And we just ask everyone to be patient with that inconvenience for the time being. It is for the public's safety. Here in the state, at the local level, and at the federal level, we are all coming together to do everything we can to get to the bottom of this.
The most important fact that I want to convey to everybody this evening has already been mentioned by Governor Patrick. The FBI is taking the lead in this investigation. It is asserting federal jurisdiction. It will do so through the Boston Joint Terrorism Task Force, members of which are comprised by all the members of the law enforcement agencies here represented at the podium. This will be a combined federal, state, and local effort. It will be an ongoing investigation. It is a criminal investigation that has the potential, is a potential terrorist investigation.
Do you take any questions?
Oh, sir, why were loudspeakers telling people in the audience to be calm moments before the bomb went off? Is this another false flag stage attack to take our civil liberties and put more Homeland Security sticking their hands down on the pants on the streets?
No. Next question.
You have said that there's no suspect, but is there?
I'm not going to confirm that right now. We'll have that information for you first thing in the morning. The medical people are compiling that as we speak.
Again, why were speakers telling people to be
characterizing terrorism?
Extent of the injuries, how serious people are.
This is a very powerful blow. Right now, that area that the governor outlined is our main point of focus right now.
Again, why were people telling speakers telling people to be calm before the bomb went off? I want to answer that question.
Currently, in your search for additional devices, are you searching the entire route of the marathon, or are you focused on certain areas right now? Are there specific areas that you're focused on beyond the Copley area?
At this point in time, our focus of the investigation is in the area that the governor mentioned.
Why was people being told prior to the bomb going off?
Are there any unaccounted for people? If so, how would you?
We're actually working very closely with the families right now. We're setting up a location near here that families can come to if they have any questions. The mayor's office has fielded many calls of concern. We're going through those right now.
Okay, please remain unidentified.
That's it.
Why was people being told prior?
9:30 tomorrow morning.
Why was people being told prior to the bombs going off to stay calm? That's a false flag, gentlemen. Just to put more TSA on the street to rob our civil liberties.
Yes, these men and their hypnotized followers call this a new order.
I love the guy. I think he was in the far corner in the blue shirt, and he's like, yeah, cut his mic.
And then you see the lady over there come up and say, come on, we're getting out of here. We're cutting the press conference. You know, she comes from off stage and says something. The general kind of looks over there. She is right there on the left. She's like, come on, we got to get out of here. We got somebody who can see.
Yeah.
You know, let's wrap this up.
Yeah, that guy in the blue shirt you can see right there, he's like, cut his mic. And we were playing a game of Who's the Fed? And I correctly guessed, but I had already seen this footage. But when I was watching the footage earlier, I was like, that guy looks like a Fed right there, the guy in the red tie.
Cropped hair.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing a dead giveaway would have been if he was bald, because the Feds nowadays, it's the
clip earlier, the first clip, with the governor, and he was just giving Badani just the stink. Yeah. Look, he'll look over here in a second.
There it is. There it is.
He's doing the people's eyebrow there, yeah.
That's almost the same look that the head of the IRS gave Aaron Dykes when he was asked a question. We were in front of where Joe Stack crashed his plane into the IRS building, and he tried to get the question in about the 20 trillion in derivatives to Tim Geithner, and Tim Geithner went, shh. They did this kind of kiss at him, and then the head of the IRS looked over and was like, and you just see this, whoa, total hatred, and it's totally reminiscent of They Live. I've got one that can see.